Hi, and welcome back to Animation Deconstructed. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Shul Gonsalves, and I break down and teach animation and special effects techniques to help you become a better animator. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to separate an image from a background. This is part of a two-part series, which will then take us to actually animating a static photo, as you see in this video. Let's jump straight in. I have Photoshop open here and I'm just using an image. As always, I'll have the resources on my blog, so take a look over there and download so you can follow along. This technique is pretty quick, so the first thing we need to do is just have our background layer selected. Go to Selection, Select and Mask, and I've changed my color to green just because my background is red, but you will probably have this as your default. Just going to cancel that. First thing we want to do is just start painting over where we know our character is. And it will do a selection for us. Then just go and refine the areas that we know we want to refine. Make sure there's no holes in the hair. And the last thing we want to do is we want to go to Refine Edges tool, which is this tool right below. Now, this will help us just get those fine details of those little wispy hairs. So I'm going to just paint along the edges, making sure to go right on the edge. And this will clean up as we release. I haven't released my mouse button yet. And that's about the last piece of hair there. Just going to go over this area once more. And that looks pretty good. The final thing, I know I said that's the last thing, but final thing we need to do is to actually go to the output settings, which you'll probably see this if you've never used this tool before. Click on the down arrow. We want to decontaminate the colors, and what this will do is take away our red tinge because our background was red. This will basically take out any colorization of the lighting of that image on the edges. So you've got a clean image to work with. Output 2, you've got a few options. I'm just going to choose new layer. I don't need the mask. I'll be taking this into After Effects. Going to press OK. You'll see we have our background image, which is untouched. As a bonus, sometimes I like to have a background just because of this 3D effect that we're going to be using. The head is going to tilt or move, so we can't have a hard edge on the background. So I am going to just duplicate this layer by dragging it down onto the plus button. I'm going to choose the spot healing brush. I've got quite a large brush selected, and I'm just going to paint over the entire character. And release. This doesn't have to be perfect. We will obviously get a little line here, but she will be sitting over that line, which is right in the center, so she can move her head quite a lot in After Effects, and there will be no issues with that. The other thing that I've done for the next part in this series is I did actually bring in another image. So let's just do that quickly. This will also be in the resources that you can download. I've made this, just going to zoom out, take this quite big, top right, and this is pretty much where I have it in my After Effects file. Last thing, I just want to add an adjustment layer, and I just want a curves layer just so I can match the character a bit more. And just the red curves up slightly. I'm pretty happy with that. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos in the future. I release at least 2 videos a week. I'll see you in the next one, which is part 2 of this series, which will actually animate this static photo. Until next time.